Well, I'm in business. Business is kicking your ass. And let me tell you, business is booming. I'm open for business. Business is giving you the business. Help your bro.
Fresh. Fresh. Hot out here, nigga. Pushing all this. Can you stand it, nigga? Getting all this. Applying pressure. Got them running, tucking tails. You better tell them how. Tell them. Applying pressure. Got them running, tucking tails. You better tell them how. Tell them how. Applying pressure. Applying pressure. Yeah, pressure midday, pressure midnight, pressure all smoking day long, murder, yeah, killer, yes sir.
Hello?
Nigga getting money to stack it up and get it.
Why you answering your stream like it's a phone call?
I just want to know if anybody can hear me, that's all. I'm just trying to make sure everybody can hear me. Can y'all hear us? Because of course, you know, we talking shit.
It's burning just like a candle. Watch me hold. I'm all night and all day. Motherfuckers be hating.
Alright, that's good.
Niggas be shaking.
Just want to let y'all know tonight we have a video. I want to talk about black-eyed children.
They look you in your eyes, but they surely ain't rocking. Yeah, we fucking with paper. We fucking with truths. We fucking with real. What the fuck is shoes? What the fuck is dude?
Leo, mommy.
But I'm way too cool for these fuck ass dudes. Let's get it. I was in the game, but don't push me, big fucking real. Like I came in that pussy. Like the be created by the name in that pussy. And if a fuck, then I'm blaming that pussy. Let's go. Music city, business. Nothing ain't finished. Bitch, mind your business. I've been doing this a minute. Black, get it on the planet. Used to be satanic.
Thank you. Come again.
Alrighty. Hey, I want to let y'all know what's going on. This is your boy Nationwide Wise Guy, and I'm here tonight because I want to talk about some stuff. Uh, y'all already know I'm a scary dude when it comes to certain stuff. And black eyed children is one of my fears. Not, I don't fear them. I fear running into them. So I want to go ahead and let y'all know this is a wonderful stream. We're going to have an open panel for people who want to either believe, don't care, however the hell you feel about it. But I'm gonna watch a couple of videos and just at the end of this, I want to know how y'all feel about it tonight. Right now, at this moment, we have Miss Barbara the Sauce with us
What's up?
tonight.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How y'all doing? We got Burnt Marshmallow in the chat. We have the wonderful, beautiful Leo Mommy in the chat. And then we have the controversial, but that's my boy, the Mad Shangy in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, just truthfully, it's just all about black eyed children, I just because I don't think that I've actually ever come across one before, but they have this aura that is said to have been that they give that you just feel fear just in their presence. Um, some say comes from looking in their eyes. Some just says it's just from being around them. It's an aura that they give off. I can honestly say that there's just one uh, example that I can give. Like one night I was walking home. We lived on base. My dad was in the military, and I was walking home from the youth center. And for some reason, I've made this trip multiple times as the sun goes down. You know what I'm saying? But is just one day, one certain day, it just felt like somebody was there. Somebody was following me. You know, um, when I got home that night, it was weird because my mom remembers me coming in, but she also remembers me coming home with somebody. But I walked home alone.
Yeah, that's creepy.
So I mean, I don't ever remember seeing anybody, but she swears that I came home with somebody. So I mean, whether they're real or not, that's a matter of perception. I mean, do you have anything that you think or believe as far as it comes to this?
Well, I believe in all this paranormal, psychological, cryptozoology, all of that shit. I believe in all of that shit.
Right.
So,
So yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I mean black eyed children are they're just this phenomenon, and that's literally what they are. They're a phenomenon because they're just like you know they come from nowhere, but everybody sees them. It's not in just one part of the world; it's everywhere.
yeah. And we
You
know,
know,
Shangy, you are the skeptic of all skeptics, Mr.
yeah, of course, Shangy is. Shangy don't believe in nothing.
Will call us crazy.
Right, right. So, I mean, I don't know where everybody else's allegiances lie when it comes to stuff like that, but I know that when it comes down to stuff like that, it's just not something that I can look past. Because I mean, even if I was vain enough to sit here and say that we're the smartest beings on this planet, let me just say that. Let me just say, okay. Maybe I'm vain enough to say we're the smartest thing on this planet. But as big as this universe is, to say that there's no other life, no
Yep.
other anything. I mean, just think we have one sun and one planet out of all of these planets produced life. How many stars do you see when you look up?
And all you're seeing is the stars in our solar system. You're not seeing the thousands and thousands of other solar systems out there.
Right. And then you know what's even weirder about it? And this is something that I thought of, but I never really thought, I never put it together. When you look up and you see those stars, by the time you see that star, do you know how old that star is? That
Yeah,
star
because the
is no
light,
longer where you see it.
yeah, because the light takes that long to reach you. So you're actually seeing that star from 1,000 years ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are, I mean, so if those stars are that old, there's no telling how old those civilizations are and how complex those civilizations are to the point to where they can probably move between universes,
Absolutely.
between galaxies, between stars and everything else like that. There's no way of not, there's no way of just looking past that.
Yeah, we're a young species. So,
Yes.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hey, Leo, mom, what's going on?
Hey guys, how are ya?
I
Wonderful.
miss you. Where
I'm
you
doing
been,
good.
girl?
I've been moving and putting my farm together and getting everything done up.
Awesome.
Done up, huh?
Yeah.
Done up, yeah.
She getting done up. So
Well,
Leo,
good.
mom,
I'm glad you're enjoying life.
right? That's what I was getting ready to say. I mean, it's been so long since I've talked to you. How you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. We've moved. I live now an hour outside of everywhere.
Okay.
Um, Life is wonderful. I have 16 goats, two longhorns, two cats, dog, everything, and it's marvelous here. I am
Oh,
such
you
a
really
better
doing the
person
farm
Oh
now.
life.
yeah, she really doing it big now.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
so much happier here.
Well,
Oh,
that's
and now
good.
that you're out there in that, out there in the middle of bumfuck,
Oh
I have a
yeah.
question for you.
Okay.
Because of the simple fact that a lot of these black-eyed children phenomenon happen out in the wilderness and all that other stuff to people
Yes.
who are away from other people. Do you believe? Do you even know? I mean, what do you know or even think about it?
Um I of course completely believe in all of it. I've never seen a black-eyed child or even really researched about them much. I've heard from them about them from Barbara. I've heard you talk about them before, but I don't know that much about them.
Right,
Now the other stuff, the cryptozoology and the you know we're not the only ones in this universe, planet, what, everything, we have been visited. I believe that. I
right.
completely on that board. But the black-eyed children, I don't know. Do I believe that there's an evil about it? I have that feeling, but I don't know. I'm
And that
open-minded about it.
that will be another question because as we watch the video tonight, we will be conversating and because I made it to where the video has actual question points to where we can actually stop and actually stop and talk about the things that we're hearing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So I mean, I want to try and make this as much of a listen and comment as much as possible. Basically, I just call this beer and bullshit. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch some videos. We're going to sit here, watch some videos. If you got your beers, if you got your booze, if you got your wine, go ahead, pop it out. That's what it is. BYOB.
Got it.
BYOB. We got BEKs tonight.
What's up, Jinx? What's up,
Hey,
Filippo?
Jinx, what's going on? Yeah. So I mean, as far as that goes, that's what we want to do. You know. So um, I was giving it enough time to see if anybody else
Okay.
wanted to shoot
I'm
up here.
completely
That
up
was
for it.
it. You know. But again, we're just going to watch a video from earlier. Give me, I say, a few seconds to set it up, and I will return. Barbara, you got this for about a minute and a half.
try.
Just talk about black eyes or something.
Talk about
That's
I said
racist.
black eyes. I said black eyes, Leo mommy, not black guys.
That's racist.
I said, hey, we know.
Oh man.
You threw me
Okay.
off there.
So the lore behind black-eyed children is
Okay.
they usually just pop out of nowhere. It's usually in the middle of the night. Children by themselves, they try to lure adults or gain access to people's homes by knocking on the door saying,
Barbara, is
they're
it any
lost.
certain region or thing?
It happens all over the world.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been reports of it all over the world.
Okay.
So they'll knock on the door and try to gain access to the house. But the thing is, people believe that because they won't enter the house unless you give them permission to.
Okay.
So almost like that lore that vampires can't enter your
Right.
dwelling unless they're invited. It's almost
they
the
have to be
same
invited.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
People who have encountered them feel this like overwhelming sense of dread. Like unexplainable. Look, I met some scary ass children in my life, but none that made me fear that I was going to die.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the lore. So, and a lot of these people have, like, when you compare their stories, a lot of their stories kind of coincide with each other. Like they have a lot of similarities.
Are they boys and girls or just girls? Or
It's a
I mean, the
mixture.
one
Yeah,
the
they're
one
different
instance
ages.
I've heard of it was a girl.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's boys and girls, and they're a mixture of ages. But it's very rare to see any that are like around their teenagers. So it's like really young adolescents.
Like 8, 9 years old?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at Shane.
So
black
imagine getting a knock at your
lenses.
door at 3 a.m. and it's a 7-year-old saying they're lost. They need to call their mommy to come, to come pick them up. Can I use your telephone? Can I come in your house?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Someone shows up at my house, they're gonna have a problem. They are really lost.
Yeah, you got to kind of wonder, why is a 7-year-old roaming around at 3 a.m?
Y'all can hear me?
Exactly. Yes, we can hear you.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure. I didn't want to interrupt Barbara either. Yeah, but
No, I was
that's pretty much what
the lore
black-eyed children is. But to be honest with you, and this ain't to be, I guess it is to be a little bit funny and facetious. I've ran into more black-ass kids that I'm afraid of than black-ass children. Black-eyed children. You know, because I mean, and that's just that's just to be. Hey, fuck that. Hey, y'all talking to Nationwide right now. I don't give a fuck. I will speak my mind. I love y'all, but that's what I do. But back to these black-eyed kids. We're gonna go ahead and play the video now. Leo mommy, Barbara, I want to go ahead and play the video. Go ahead and comment as you need to. I will pause it if you need me to, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Can everybody hear it?
Yes.
Yep.
The world can be a cruel place, and many children are lumbered with burdens they themselves never asked for. Truly,
yeah, this is
no
the same
child
video
should
from
suffer.
earlier.
But what about when children inflict suffering upon others, whether it be through outright fear, illness, or even death. For one group of children, this would seem to be a way of life. That is, of course, if they are even alive to begin with. Thought mainly to venture out at night, black-eyed children, also known as black-eyed kids or B.E.Ks,
Hey, y'all know
have
y'all
become
like that mullet
associated
right
with
there.
strange deaths, hauntings, and have even been linked to the Men in Black. They have been seen all over the world, in many different countries, knocking on doors and windows, approaching people in secluded woodland areas, or whilst they are in their cars. They always ask to be let in, or to be given access to something their victim owns.
Please, you have to invite us in. We just need you to open that door. We're not going to hurt you. We're just
That's creepy as shit.
That is creepy.
Their most obvious characteristic is, unsurprisingly, their extremely dark and oversized eyes. Eyewitnesses often report them travelling in pairs, and are said to be struck with an inexplicable fear whilst in their presence. Accounts regularly state that they speak only in monotone, that they often seem to be in a trance-like state, gesturing repetitively, devoid of emotion, and otherwise barely engaging with the world around them, focused only on their victim. Questions have obviously
Okay, that would
arisen
creep
over
me out.
exactly who or what these entities are, with theories ranging from the paranormal to the supernatural. Some even postulate that they are entirely human, but are suffering from some form of ocular disorder. So if B.E.Ks are human, and the black eyes are merely the result of a
Shaggy's an
defect,
asshole.
do black-eyed children grow into adults?
I had a couple of these
This is a
kids
much
knock on my
debated
door on
theory amongst
Halloween.
investigators and internet forums, with witnesses themselves reporting considerably fewer black-eyed adult sightings. The experience of a middle-aged apartment
Right?
manager, a woman from Portland, Oregon, USA, added weight to the idea that these children do indeed grow up. Due to her occupation, the 47-year-old woman often had to meet or open the door to people she had never met.
Hold
However,
up. Pause it right there.
afternoon-
What kind of
Wait,
occupation
wait.
you got where you gotta let strangers into your
I was
damn
fixing to
home?
ask the same question.
See, okay. Look, check it out.
Unless
I
you're
thought the same
prostitute.
thing. I thought the same thing.
I
I
can't
thought the same
speak to
thing.
one.
But then I looked. I when I started the Google search, I just ended up closing it because I felt how stupid I felt at the end of it. There's people who do what is it notarizing. There's people who do your taxes. There's people. I mean, there's literal jobs where you go to other people's houses, and they do have to open their door if they want to get paid at least. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Okay.
I mean, now yeah, like ABG just said, at that time of night, I don't feel that, but at the same time,
Yeah.
if you're like used to opening the door, I mean, maybe you don't open the door at a certain time. Maybe you're used to not opening the door after a certain hour. But you know, some people are just on that paper chase and they enter that door.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody
That
want.
that just made the story
No.
count sound kind of sketch,
Yeah,
or the
that did make
person
the
in the
story.
story sound kind of sketch. Because if you happen to open your door for kids in the
Right,
wee hours of the morning, what the fuck's wrong with you?
right, right. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
I'm with
Yeah, I
Barbo on
mean,
that one.
yeah, teenagers or younger, hell no. What the hell is again? What is you doing outside? Call your old
Yeah.
mama. I ain't got
Yeah.
no phone. I ain't got no cell phone.
Now, if
I
you
ain't
come
got
over
no
here
house
and I look
phone.
out there and you all beat up and you crying and something's actually happening to you.
Oh yeah. You showing me some emotion? We good. We good. You showing some emotion.
You actually look like
But
you need
again,
some
like
help.
he said, if you just speaking in monotone, you just there. You're demanding I do something. Oh no. Oh
Yeah, I
no.
don't
You're
care if
lucky
you a
if I
kid
don't
or a
get my
grown
piece and
adult.
shoot through the door.
If you look demonic, I don't care how small. You could be a 2-year-old. I ain't letting you in my damn house.
2-year-old, I can
Look, check this out. The only way I'm going to jail is if black-eyed children bleed, because I will shoot through the door for real.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
back
only
you on
way
that
I'm
one.
going to jail is if they bleed and if they're real humans. That's it.
Yeah, I had to pause it there and ask that question because
I'm out.
Well, it's kind of unusual, and especially for like people out here in the country.
Going
I
back
mean,
to
you
bed.
you don't You know,
when I wake up.
you gonna be wanting to buy eggs at 3 o'clock in the morning? No, get the
Right.
hell out. Go.
And see, that's
No,
the
and you're
thing.
right, Leo, mommy, because in the country you see some strange headlights coming up your, everybody's driveways like a
They're at
mile long.
gunpoint. They're at gunpoint
Right.
when they get out the car.
You don't even right. You don't even you make the wrong turn on a country road. You better believe that they know you there before you even think they know you're even on their property.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You turn in on my property, you've already got a P90 pointed at you until I figure out who you are.
See, no.
That's how those movies start.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And then and when it comes to the encounters with the B.E.Ks out there in the country areas, more than likely, most of the time, I've always heard. My bad. More than likely, most of the time, I've heard that it's 3 or more children.
Yeah, it's like a pack of them.
Wow.
So, like in whenever I hear the stories inside of the city limits, it's usually 2 to 3. Every now and
Okay.
again you'll hear a story of 1. Out in the country, it's usually 3 to 4. I've never heard of more than 4, but it's usually 3 to 4 out in the country area.
Wow. Okay. So if I see a pack of 4 or 5 children at 3 o'clock in the morning, I need to hit the gas.
Hey, hey, ABG just said it, and Dave Chappelle said it best: bird shot, buckshot. You better learn.
Yeah.
You better learn to load that shotgun. Bird shot, buckshot.
We going straight reggae after that.
Already.
Plug.
All right. let's
Leo
go ahead.
mommy's husband can't even enter the house unannounced, or she's drawing on his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, it be that way sometime. But not for me, hopefully. Okay.
I'll never
All right.
forget that story. She said her husband come home early from work. And she heard him coming out, and she said, "Whoever you are, announce yourself, or you will have holes in you."
Okay, so if any B.E.Ks are watching this stream right now, you already know whose house not to go to.
Yeah.
Her husband ain't even safe at the door. Why in the fuck is you knocking on the door?
It's some gutsy blackout children to come out here.
Oh Lord.
June in 2004, she was approached by a youth who asked to access one of the properties. Said to have been between the ages of 16 and 18, the woman recalls being completely overcome by just how black his eyes were. Racked by fear, she remembers feeling how she was going to die. In the face of what she felt was extreme danger, she slammed the door in his face rather than inviting him in, and was in a state of distress for hours afterwards. Upon contacting her daughter for reassurance later that night, the woman came to learn about other B.E.K sightings. Indeed, there are a multitude of incidents involving black-eyed children reported within Portland itself. Whilst it is not known for certain, it is thought that black-eyed children may grow into black-eyed teens and then black-eyed adults. In both the Bethel and Portland examples, the victims felt fear, almost as if they were under some form of psychological assault. And again, like Bethel, many other witness accounts describe a delay in even noticing the eyes are black at all. This has led some people to theorize that as B.E.Ks get older, they may develop the ability to hide the fact they have black eyes altogether. In contrast to the theory of these children developing into adults, there are claims from the United Kingdom.
Not open the door for that.
All right. So before we go any further, I have that question.
I wish I would.
Dang, I can't with you right now.
What?
I says, Changy, I can't with you right now. He said,
I know.
Say
you get on my goddamn nerves, man. Peoples of color. They prefer to be peoples of color. God damn it.
Fool.
African American ideas.
Africanized kids.
Girl Scout cookies.
Okay, so there goes the idea. They may be human. They may grow older.
Age, yeah.
They may age. You know, I've truly never really heard too many stories of black-eyed adults, but I have heard them get up to at least looking like 16, 17. So I haven't heard anything about adults.
Right, but how do we know that they're not like the precursor to Men in Black?
Right.
Yeah. It could be.
You know. I mean,
Because
to
it has
me, I
been
don't even
said people who've seen men in the Men in Black or had encounters with them said they were really pale.
And
They
have
all
black
look the
eyes.
same and they all have black eyes.
right. But see,
Well,
at the
and
same
even
time, the Men in
the
Black have also been the Men in. But see, the Men in Black are used exactly for what the movie is. They are used to come in. Shut the hell up with that. They come in. They come in after usually a sighting of the black-eyed children or UFOs or
Right.
stuff that's trying to be hidden.
well
So
in the movie here nationwide, they say that as they grow older, they have the ability to mask their black eyes. I'm wondering if it's because we're used to children not having sunglasses and teenagers wearing sunglasses is no big deal. Men in black wear sunglasses, no big deal. Is it that we
true.
just don't know because of that?
That's
Right.
true.
I mean, I
That's
saw a
true too.
7-year old with sunglasses on. I would think twice about it. Going, what the heck, you know?
Right.
They trying to rat up their babies.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, at the same time, I mean, to be honest with you, to me, I think that, they just might like and this is just another theory that's being thrown out there. What if as they grow older, or maybe that, say, like, okay, let's just say that they are a whole nother species and it's a technology that they're using, or a form of what is it, portal trend, whatever it is that they're using. What if it's like a better technology? What if they've learned to, what if they don't have the black eyes anymore? What if they've learned to mask their feet, their
Yeah.
aura or whatever or
They have
whatnot?
contact.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, they have said that the numbers haven't, the sightings haven't gone down, but at the same time, when
Yeah.
people know that something's going on, usually you see more of it. You don't
Right.
Yeah.
see more of these.
Like we don't see more
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
People are aware of these, but you're not seeing more. So are they real or are they masking? That's the question that we're
Well,
at
and that's
now.
that's what I'm saying.
Painted
They
on
may
box.
grow older and able to mask their eyes, so they're still around. You know.
You know.
Okay.
Still ain't opening the door for that ugly little shit right there.
Yeah, I'm not opening the door for her either. But okay, so now this is the theory of them not growing older, and
Maybe they got
this
Benjamin
is
Button.
just a whole nother theory.
Maybe they ate in reverse.
That the same black-eyed child has been
They ain't got
haunting the
Benjamin
same
Button, man.
area for the past 35 years.
They ain't got
The
it.
woods at Cannock Chase, Staffordshire, are said to be haunted by 3 dead children, murdered by serial killer Raymond Morris in the 1960s.
Then why is it
And
mad at me?
chillingly, the black-eyed child in question, a young girl, alerts people to her presence by screaming for help until somebody comes to her rescue.
Well, you just gonna be
The
screaming
wider
like that.
area of Staffordshire itself has become a hotspot for paranormal sightings and has become notoriously linked with black-eyed children, especially
Nationwide.
following the publication of a book by author
Yes.
How do they know that these are actual physical beings and not manifestations or paranormal?
And see, that's what I was going to ask during this one. With just this being said right here,
Uh-huh.
now there opens up another possibility that they could just be paranormal. What if all of these black-eyed children that people are seeing are just children that have been in distress, uh, ghosts or spirits or whatever you want to call them, who have found each other, banded together,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, again, there's all kinds of different things and different ways, different ways to look at it. I like to look at it outside of the box. I don't want to think like anybody else. If we come to the same conclusion, that's just what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm glad you said that because I also thought the same thing.
Well, that's one of the theories.
The brick
Another theory is that they're star
like
children.
UFOs, werewolves, and the pig.
Go
That
ahead.
they're what, Barbara?
I said that's one of the theories. They have another theory that they're star children, which are like half alien, half human. You know how some
Yeah,
dinosaurs
star
were
children, yeah.
abducted and impregnated, right? So that's one theory. Another theory is that they're demonic. Like, they
Okay.
have a lot of theories on it.
I think the demonic part mainly comes from the demonic aura that they're supposed to give off, the
Right, the
And the feeling of
fear and
dread.
everything else. But
Yeah.
I think that they only call it demonic because at the same time you don't understand it. Because
Yeah.
you know, when you see a dog and this thing is snarling at you, its teeth is out and it's ready to eat your ass, you know why you're afraid. This is a
Right.
situation where you don't know why you're afraid. I think that's why they call it demonic.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay.
Pigmen. One particular sighting at Cannock Chase Woods on the 10th of October 2015 drew worldwide
Let
interest
me in.
when paranormal investigator Tom Buckmaster announced that he had caught a black-eyed child on camera. Reported in the national press, the short clip was filmed in the Staffordshire woodland at around 7 p.m. and shows a white silhouette in the distance. The outline is clear to see, but could this really be the same black-eyed girl first spotted back in 1982? The most recent spate of sightings
I knew
is
what
thought to have
happened.
started back in 1996, when Brian
I knew what
Bethel
happened.
shared his account online. His post on the forum Creepypasta is said to have scared and inspired an entire generation all at the same time.
Oh no.
It also affirmed the existence of black-eyed children to others who had witnessed them, but had thought they were suffering from some sort of psychological episode at the time. Brian's account recalled events earlier that year, when he had attempted to post a check one evening at North First Street, Abilene, Texas. Two young boys,
Abilene?
thought to be between the ages of 9 and 12, approached his car and knocked at his window. One of them explained how they had wanted to go and see a movie, but had left all their money at home. They asked Bethel for a lift, making an obvious effort to reassure him that they were just children and that they didn't live far away.
First of all,
Okay.
why do I have to explain the fact that I am a normal child?
Yeah.
No, don't worry about how I'm a normal child. Ain't
And
that
I
the first
want
thing
to-
Right?
somebody ain't normal gonna say?
Yeah,
But I don't have
that's
no
the
money.
first thing a normal person is going to say to you. Hi, I'm normal.
Fuck out of here. I'm just driving the fuck off when the light turned green.
Exactly. Yeah, but they wanted to go see a movie but don't have money. Then you don't go see a movie, dude. See ya.
And ain't nowhere near the movie theater.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, honestly, that sounds like you either snuck out and your parents don't know where you are. Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that because I ain't catching no charges
Get in
for
my
that
car,
either.
Get picked up for kidnapping. No, thank you.
Right? You ain't. I don't want them charges. So you told me the wrong story. If you needed help, you told me the wrong story. If you wanted help, you should have told me something else. It's like, hey, my mom at the house, and never mind, that ain't gonna work either. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, you just out of luck if you look like you 12 and under and you outside and the street lights is on and you don't know where the hell you belong.
You ain't beat
If
up.
you don't know where the hell you belong and it's
It don't look like you
9
abused.
o'clock at night and you 12 years old, don't come to my door.
Only way you
I'm
go
Don't
sorry,
walk up to my
ladies,
car.
no strange
beat
kids.
up and bloody and
Right,
you know
I ain't
something
getting no
going on and where you
strange
had to
kids
run
in my
and you
car. I'll
ain't got
call
nowhere the fuck
911
else
for
to
you,
go.
but you're not
Okay.
getting in my
Yeah,
car.
exactly. I'll call the cops for you.
I will
No
involve
problem.
myself for a few minutes
Not
and
getting
say,
in my
little ass,
car.
get your fuck off my porch. But
Right. I'm
but-
feeling that too. Like ABG just sat here and said, hey, if you're getting beat up, if something's actually physically happening to you, like was said earlier, I got your back. I will stay there until the police get there, but you still ain't getting in my shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what started that fight to begin with. So you
bringing
ain't getting in my shit.
Shit gonna stay
Yeah.
outside my house.
No. I'd rather see it on TV.
Than to see it in person and have my fucking head hurt.
Right. Not getting arrested for
Everyone
two
was taken in by
7-year-olds
the
that
boy's
snuck
story
out.
and
Sorry.
especially their vulnerability. But just as he went to open his car door, he
Right?
caught sight of their coal black eyes. He was suddenly struck with an irrational fear as the boys became angry, ordering him to let them into his car.
You may drive away.
Understandably, he locked his doors and sped away. When he looked
Smart
in his
man.
rearview mirror,
Right?
children were nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
Besides the
no.
eyes, Brian's
What's going on,
description of the
Scooby-Doo?
children was pretty unremarkable. One of the boys was said to be red-headed, pale-skinned and freckled, whilst the other was curly-haired and olive-skinned. Of the black eyes themselves, Brian described them as soulless orbs, like two great swaths of starless night.
No.
Such
Following his post, the internet would prove a useful
What are
platform
swallows in a
for like-minded
starless
people
night?
to share their own experiences.
I can only honestly answer that one way because I've only seen one picture that even gives you that that I'll see if I can find it. If I do, I'll send it to you. I've only seen that description one other time, and it was literally a face of an alien. It was the half a face of an alien because you know how their eyes are black too. It showed
Right.
you how black their eyes are. It shows you that their eyes are so black that they reflect absolute white light.
Wow.
That to me, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The number of other B.E.K sightings has grown rapidly in
If
the past 20
I'll find the
years,
picture and I'll put
perpetuated by the growth of social media.
send it to y'all.
Though contrary to what you may think, the phenomenon of black-eyed children is by no means modern. Encounters with B.E.Ks stretch back over a century or more, peaking in certain decades and then declining over time, but never quite disappearing altogether.
But he used the good cameras.
The good cameras.
Oh, now you know you seen a movie where they're like, oh, they use shitty cameras. You know, you can tell when they use the good cameras.
Oh yeah.
I got a game for you nationwide. Every time they say BEKs,
What are you doing?
replace it with ABGs. That shit's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Replace BEKs with
Don't you have a
ABGs.
cell phone?
Oh, fuck no.
Every time there's a sighting of an ABG, it's absolute fear.
Angry black. No, they get shot.
Give me your home phone number and
A
I'll
bunch of angry black guys outside the door.
Did you hear what she just said?
No.
Beautiful.
No.
Give me your home phone number. I'll call your parents for you.
You ain't
That should have been
woman.
as far as that conversation went.
Exactly.
And if you don't know the number, that's your fault.
If you don't, well, see, that's the fucked up thing about it.
Kids nowadays don't know the number.
Kids these days, if your phone is dead, you can't call home because you don't know your home number.
There ain't no home
Well,
phone.
and that would throw me off too. Is 2 9-year-olds without cell phones?
Yeah, if I see some 12-year-olds without a cell phone, yeah, there's something wrong. Especially if they out at this time of night. You
Yeah.
snuck out, for real.
Exactly.
You know, I'll tell you what, I'll call the police and tell them that you need their help, and it'll only be a few minutes before they get here, okay?
Should have been as far as that went.
You don't get your fingerprints up off my goddamn window. Breathing on my shit, I just cleaned that.
Oh, no, I can't do it.
Dan!
Please, you have to let us.
Man, I'm taking a shit.
We need you to open that door. We're not going to hurt you. We're just kids.
Boom,
Again,
boom,
there
boom.
goes that thing again, where they
And I just
always
been-
sit back and let you know we're just kids. We can't hurt you.
I just ventilated the door.
So why is you banging on my door like you gonna hurt me?
Hello, human.
Hello.
I am a fellow human.
Hello, human.
Yeah.
If we wanted to hurt you, we would have broken in already.
If we oh no.
Let us in.
Don't do it. Oh, dumb bitch. Dang.
Nationwide, you remember that one story where the guy ran into the black-eyed children while he was in his car?
Yes.
And when he took off speeding, they were keeping, like, they were running with
They
the
were
car
running
and
30
keeping
miles
speed
an
with it?
hour. Yes.
What?
I will
Yes,
just go
they were
60.
running 30 miles an hour.
I will go 60.
Exactly. I'm with ABG. I'd be doubling that.
Getting on I-10. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
We'll be in Baton Rouge in 5 minutes.
You ain't lying, cause I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, look, check this out. This is just to be the God's honest truth. Nationwide Wise Guy is saying this right now, right here, in front of all of y'all. If I ever witness black-eyed children, I will never and do not live in that state anymore. That entire state is off limits. If I ever meet a black-eyed child in this state, you might as well believe I will never come back to this state and I will never live in this state again. You can kiss
But
my
you know
ass.
what? You know what, Nationwide? I'm thinking about that. You know, I don't think people like you or me or Barbara that are, you know, a little more street savvy than most would fall for this. So they would probably
That's
never
fine.
approach us.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah,
They,
I
they,
mean,
they probably go for the weaker minded.
yeah, that's what I would say the same. They go to the people who don't believe. And if you understand by what, just from the things that you hear about them, if you do just the minimal research, they have some type of telepathy. So they have a way in your mind because they have this way of trying to make you open the door, and they call it some type of a hypnosis that they can put you under.
Yeah.
They try to make you open the door. So they know
probably
who they
stay
can
away
go
from
after,
strong-minded
and they
people.
know who they can't.
Notice they ain't in the hood. They is nowhere near the hood.
Yeah, they ain't in the hood.
Go knock on Ray Ray and them door.
Yeah, go knock on Ray Ray door.
Talk about the man to get open.
Hey, go knock on Ray Ray door and say, "Damn it, I need to use your motherfucking phone." And you better say it like this, or you ain't even gonna get them to answer the door. I need to use your motherfucking phone to call my motherfucking mama. If you don't say that, they already
let
ain't
them
going
be selling drugs.
Oh, don't go to the trap house.
Yeah, don't go to the trap house.
Yeah, go to the trap house talking about I need to use your phone.
I need you. Let me in.
You say, yeah, knock on the door.
Okay.
May I use your phone?
We gonna let your ass in.
Yeah, we gonna let your ass in
You
here.
ain't getting back out.
How much money you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of no black-eyed children at the trap house. That motherfucker was red-eyed than a motherfucker when he left.
Red-eyed children.
They'll mistaking you for one of your customers' kids.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was knocking on motherfuckers' doors. Hey, let me in. Let me in.
Where your $10 at?
Don't your mama owe me money?
Got $10? Get the fuck away from my door.
Scooby talking about he let Scrappy answer the door.
All right, when Scrappy turn around whining backwards.
Hell yeah, when Scrappy turned his ass around and say, "No, nigga,
you got this one.
You got this one.
You got this one."
When Scrappy turned around and say, "Yeah, you got this one."
Oh, he handle this.
Oh shit. Yeah, because from videos that I've watched at the same time, I will do that one on the next one. The effects of black-eyed children on people and animals. We'll do the effects
Okay.
of the black-eyed children on the next video. But from what I understand, when the black-eyed children are at the door, the dogs will bark and go off. They will lose their
Yeah, they
mind.
get completely sketched out.
But as soon as you go to that door, if you unlock that door, once they know that they can get in, the dogs go silent and they back up. And I've heard this on 3 different videos.
Wow.
So
Okay.
if dogs have a fear of these creatures, again, like I said, if they're human, the only way I'm getting in trouble if they leave some DNA evidence.
B.E.K?
No, because I'm gonna put it like this:
CSI.
they leaving something, and we're gonna find out whether they're human or not.
Yeah, CSI. You know,
Because
they always finding people.
I'm putting some holes in my. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm putting some holes in my door,
Yeah, when
and
they
they gonna
started
leave
this,
some
I
type of
just
evidence
wondered.
out there. If
Yeah.
they real, they leaving some evidence out there. That's just all I gotta say.
I wonder if there's any ring, the ring doorbells. If anybody's caught them on that.
What was that?
I wonder if anybody's caught them on their ring doorbells.
They have. And if y'all
Really?
want to, after this, I'll say maybe in about 30 minutes, I'll go to live and we can do some reactions to some black-eyed children caught on camera.
Oh, I'd love that.
Hey,
You
I
got
have
Leo
no problem.
Mommy hooked now.
Hey, I have no problem with doing a
Yeah.
Freaky Friday right now.
All about it.
That ain't the kind of Freaky Friday I
You good
want.
for it,
Yeah,
Barbara?
that ain't the kind of Freaky Friday I want, but this is the
I'm
kind of Freaky
always
Friday
down.
I'll work with. All right, well, let me go ahead and close this out with the beautiful, beautiful Sauce
I told you about
and the
I
wonderful
informed
Leo
them about
Mommy.
the song.
Shut the hell up while I'm doing my outro.
This ain't
What is
My
wrong with
exit.
you?
you yelling at me. I cover up all your whole damn outro.
Outro.
You
I'll
always
fuck
do.
this the fuck up.
But again, thank you for the wonderful Leo Mommy for showing up tonight. Oh my gosh, it's just a wonderful thing to have you here again.
I know.
Well,
I
I
missed
missed you guys.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, you don't know how many times we've spoken of you in passing, and we've just been waiting on you to just show up again.
Well, every time you go live, I at least pop in and say hi, but
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
I've been, busy and doing stuff. But Tony wants to say hi to Barbara. Hurry up.
Oh,
Barbara
who's that?
from Louisiana. Never mind. All right, guys.
All right, and Sauce, thank you, of course. And
Yes.
if y'all are going to be here later, already know.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right,
All right,
well,
guys. Yeah, I'll wait.
all right. Well, thank y'all for coming out. This is Nationwide Wise Guy. This has been the Ha Ha House After Hours. BYOB. We got B.E.K. Thank y'all for showing up. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you, but we'll see y'all in a minute. Bye.